What's up, guys? We're gonna we're gonna do our WWE video. We've been promising you for about 2 weeks now. We're a little behind on it. Just been busy.
We know you're tired of waiting.
Yeah, we know you're just.
We
sick.
hope so.
We know all 6 of you are just eager to hear our opinion on WWE.
Yeah,
But
if you like this video, tell your friends, and if you don't have any, go get some and then show it to them.
It's kind of a good thing we waited. I would say.
Yeah, because we were at first like, what should we talk about, and then we were kind of like, what topic would be interesting. But now there is a topic.
That's kind of why we waited. I would say we didn't really know the product's kind of been stale. Especially Raw.
Especially with NFL season just starting up, I haven't really been watching.
Yeah, but good topic in the WWE world right now.
I'm sure you know because you read the title.
Yeah. Goldberg is back.
He's coming back next week, right?
Yeah,
I didn't watch this past week.
He will be on Raw Monday night, the 18th.
Heyman segment, right?
Yeah, well, Heyman...
I saw the segment. I don't know if they had any vignettes. They don't do the vignettes as much, though.
Heyman went on, and he talked about a Goldberg return. I guess. Well, I know a Goldberg return is happening.
I heard next week, right?
He tweeted out. He put a little going to Raw next Monday night, getting my tickets or getting my flight tickets to fly where Raw's gonna be. So he will be back.
I will probably be watching this week.
Yeah. Gonna miss a good NFL game, but that's all right.
Yeah, who's the Monday night game again?
The Cardinals and the Jets.
I'd rather watch Goldberg.
I'd rather watch Goldberg return for the first time in about
12, 13 years.
12, yeah, I was going to say probably close to 15.
It was 04. WrestleMania. It was WrestleMania 20, so yeah, that'll be 04. So it's been a while. And that was early enough for that, because they always do WrestleMania like
11
March
years.
or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
11 years. That's a big deal. So yeah, we're going to kind of do a little fantasy booking, what we would like to see. We'd like to hear y'all's opinions on what y'all like to see.
I guess we could first start talking out with like how do we think they should open up the feud, because they kind of already had the Heyman. That's usually how Brock's feuds will start off. They'll have Heyman come back. He'll announce there's okay, I'm gonna challenge you to a match, whatever the case. I wonder because Brock will probably be at Raw for once. He's been on in a long time.
They have to have
They have to have one of the two on. I know Goldberg's gonna be on.
They have to have a little stare down or something.
Because Goldberg, he can't really speak that well. Like, he can have a 30-second promo, and then it's like, okay, we want to see something physical.
The only guy in this whole thing with mic skill is Paul Heyman.
Yeah, Goldberg, he's all right, but like when I see Goldberg, I want to see Goldberg get physical. I want to see Goldberg have a promo.
Yeah, I don't want to see Goldberg on the mic. I want to see Goldberg.
This isn't like CM Punk where I can take either one. Like I want to see Goldberg. I want to see him fight somebody.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Goldberg and Lesnar going back and forth on a microphone.
I think it'll. I think
they have to both be there.
It's more of a question of who would walk out first.
Well, Goldberg, I think.
You'd have Goldberg. You can always have Goldberg come out and be like, "Oh, I'm glad to see you people," or whatever. Okay, and then Lesnar will get down to business. I'm sure he'll do that.
Yeah, I'm sure Goldberg is going to be according to the WWE's, if they have not if they have. I know they have a written out platform. I'm sure he's the face in this, but I'm sure they want to.
I don't know. Well, yeah. There is not really going to be a heel, because Brock, he's not going to ever be. People love Brock so much. It'll just be like two like a face, and then just like Brock, like he's
a face and a return of a superstar.
Yeah, which is going to make him a baby face immediately. Yeah. But whichever way they do it, I would expect Goldberg comes out. He's just like, "Oh, it's good to see you, fans," or whatever. Like his little for about a minute and a half, and then he'll just be like, "Okay, I've got a challenge from Brock Lesnar." He'll probably do his little tough guy, like, "Let's get out here."
Lesnar's musical hit, and that's what at least what I hope. I want them both on I want them to at least have like a stare down.
I feel like they'll do that thing where they stand on the stage and Heyman will be like, he's not coming down there to fight you now. He's doing it on his terms, and then they'll start going back and forth.
Oh, you mean like one guy the ramp and one guy?
Yeah, one guy will be like Goldberg would be in the ring, like we just said, and then a picture Brock's music hits, him and Heyman, and then Heyman starts talking to him, and he's just like, "We're doing this on our terms. We're
not doing this now.
He's gonna fight when he wants to fight," and then Brock's gonna do the thing where he doesn't listen to him and runs out there. And that's what I hope. They just get into it, and then they bring security and just like. I want to see like 30 security guards like rip them off each other.
Yeah, I want Owens coming out and Raw.
Yeah,
I want Reigns coming out holding him back and Rusev's holding the other one back.
Yeah, I want to see the thing where they they bring the security and then it just doesn't work, and then they're like the whole roster, and Triple H like personally runs out there like they did with the Undertaker.
Yeah,
Bro, that was cool.
That would be awesome. That would be so cool.
Yeah, they don't do that enough anymore.
But yeah, I mean, this is a big deal for the WWE though, because I mean, if you think they got the storyline they're gonna have to write. See, this is where I was confused. Is they've built this character with Brock Lesnar as like this unbeatable, like,
Yeah.
you know, he beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Now he's beating Randy Orton, and he demolished, Roman Reigns and
Cena.
He tore Cena up.
Rollins is on like the best like run of the 2015, and he just he didn't crush him, but like he started beating him, and then the Undertaker came back. So it's like he's beating everybody pretty much.
I mean, they have this. It's interesting because they have this character of Brock Lesnar who cannot be beaten. Nobody beats him, but then again,
Goldberg beat him last time.
Beat him.
That's what they'll probably center it around.
Yeah, who wins this match? Do you let Goldberg come back and get beat by this unbeatable Brock Lesnar? Does Goldberg come back and win again?
I think the real question is how many are they gonna have? I doubt they'll have one and done match.
No, there's no way.
And if they do two, they're definitely gonna have them split. I don't see them doing three, but there's no way they just do one.
Yeah, it has to be a two.
Maybe they do the thing where like one of them like wins, but he got beat up the whole time, and then the other guy beats him the next time, and then they're pretty much even. But neither one of them want to fight anymore. This is going to
be such a weird angle.
It'll be whatever it is. It'll be pretty good.
And I've heard
hopefully they don't ruin it though.
I've heard people taking votes. They want it like in a Hell in a Cell. Like
I don't want to. I just want to regular.
I want just a regular freaking I want Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg.
Yeah, I hope they don't try to do the thing where they're like, let's completely ruin a good idea like they've been known to do.
I wouldn't mind maybe like a.
I don't want to see anything with like possible interference or anything. I don't want any of that.
I wouldn't mind maybe like a. I don't know. I guess if you don't want interference, I guess yeah.
I mean, they could do it no DQ, but just don't have anybody come in.
Yeah,
I wouldn't make any sense.
I want a no DQ. I want a chair shot here and there. Like I want somebody going through a table at some point. Like
no, the chair shots just aren't what they used to be. It's almost a tease.
I don't know. Brock Lesnar and Goldberg.
I just want to see him. What I do want to see though, I don't want to see Goldberg come back and be like limited. I want to see him doing the jackhammer. I want to see him. I want to see him take a F5. I want to see all. Like I don't want any like. Okay, he's back, but he's not really.
How old is he now? 52.
He's 49.
Jeez.
So he's pretty old.
Jeez, and Brock Lesnar's 38.
But he's still in shape though, which is a good part. It's not like he's just. He hasn't just been sitting at the house. Like he's still in shape, but I mean, there's nothing like getting prepared for ring shape.
Man, I can't
when you get slammed on that ring, that's.
I wonder if they'll have it at the next Raw pay-per-view because I mean that's the end of the month. That's I don't have a calendar in front of me, but that's going to be the last Sunday of the month. So that's just at least at most 2 weeks away. Is he ring ready? Like I don't.
I'm sure.
Is he 2 weeks ring ready?
I'm sure since they started doing these. Like 2K
17 promotions.
Yeah, I'm sure they were like just be ready for the call or whatever. Because they don't do they do kind of do things on short notice, but
dang man,
he better be ready because Lesnar's always ready.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
I love seeing Lesnar fight people or wrestle people that are like his size or bigger because seeing the movement of him doing a belly to belly or German suplex to somebody. I love seeing somebody that big get thrown. It's like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's that much movement in the ring. Like when he did it to the Undertaker, it was like almost like an optical illusion. Like seeing the Undertaker fly through the air. Like it's not supposed to happen.
Man, this is gonna be
two of the hardest, like most physically demanding guys with like move sets. Like their move sets are the most physically demanding. I guess you could say going at it. People are gonna get thrown a lot.
This is definitely gonna help the Raw brand because they're stale. I mean,
they are so stale. SmackDown's been way better.
SmackDown's been killing them. I think. Just from what
I think Raw has more like that really like the top main guys, besides like Cena and AJ Styles and Orton, but like they have Reigns, Rollins, Owens, and Lesnar whenever he does show up. But it's like they have the probably more main eventers, but like as far as the overall show, SmackDown is completely like it's good the whole way through the show. Like Raw is like the first segment's okay, the middle's boring, the last segment's okay.
Yeah, that's what I think.
There's usually one good match.
I mean,
maybe two. SmackDown every match is good. American Alpha, I like them.
AJ Styles is my favorite, maybe ever of just anything ever.
Yeah, him and Orton, Dean Ambrose, Cena. That's pretty strong.
I can't. I'm like the Cena fan who like I've been his fan since I was a little kid, so I can't. I've never hated Cena. I don't understand this hate for Cena. I understand his moveset was limited, but I don't understand it. I mean, how do you not
He was
respect
just
somebody?
his character still. It's not his fault.
How
Really.
do you not respect somebody who's been here day in and day out for
Yeah, he never
15,
sold out.
15 years?
I mean, now he's kind of doing movies a little bit. Dean Ambrose makes it sound like he's never on TV or anything. I mean, dude, he's not doing house shows anymore. That's it. He shouldn't even be doing house shows anymore.
No, he's doing some though.
Yeah, he's still doing them anyway.
I mean,
He should, dude. If I was running it, I wouldn't even make him do house shows. He's like almost 40 years old. He's been doing it since 02.
15 years. I mean, come on, guys.
He's earned it. Like, get off of him.
Yeah, he's earned the right to.
Ambrose, you know, I know it's just a promo. He's kind of pissing me off though. He's acting like he's just like The Rock or something.
Yeah, no, he's not like that. He's back on SmackDown every week pretty much now.
Although Dean Ambrose, I like Dean Ambrose. Like, we went to a live event. He like slapped hands with us. I like Dean. Don't get me wrong. I like Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool seeing that.
We're thinking about going, like, what was it, November or December?
December 12th, Roanoke, Virginia is having a live event. We're thinking about going to it.
Yeah, it's a couple hours away, but we like the way that we went up there last time for it, and the arena was like perfectly set up for you to get close to the ring. Like, we were like up there the whole time, pretty much. Like, slapping hands with the guys. Like,
yeah, we were talking to some of them. I mean,
like, the ring was like probably about 7 or 8 feet away. Like, we were up at the guardrail. Like, our seats were way back, but there was like this standing area on the ground, and you could stand behind that farthest seat.
Just anybody can walk up.
Yeah, and between matches, they'll let you go up the aisle, and then you just have to get back during the match. But I mean, like when they're doing their entrances, they're walking like 2 feet away from you.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was cool.
They'll make a lap around the ring, have a match, then make another lap around the ring.
Yeah, you got to talk to
Kalisto.
Yeah, Kalisto. He has a little piece of his mask that he takes off. He threw it on the ground beside us, and he was asking if he could like.
Yeah, I tried to
take
get
it or something.
I tried to have it. He wouldn't let me have it.
He's like, dude, you know I need this like next week for Raw. Like, I'm gonna need this for TV.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, this Lesnar. I about said Lesnar Orton because I still kind of.
I do want to see a rematch for that. They said they're gonna do a rematch for that one too, right?
I hope so. They're gonna have to do some Raw SmackDown crossover matches at these pay-per-views.
I'm afraid like Raw is gonna get like, I think that's why they're bringing Goldberg back, is they realize it's been stale. I mean, I know people like Kevin Owens and Jericho, but like that's, I don't think it's like the greatest thing ever. I'd see why people like it, but like that's not enough for me to just tune in every week.
No,
it's kind of,
it's so repetitive.
It's just the same thing. Like,
yeah, it's just so repetitive. I mean,
I'm not like a huge Kevin Owens fan. I like him, but like I think I'm glad they're giving guys like Kevin Owens a shot, because I was like a big CM Punk fan, and he had the same thing. Like, will you ever even get a title reign? They're giving guys like that a shot, but like I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of his title reign, but it was kind of boring the first couple of weeks. I kind of like lost interest, but
yeah, it was. I can't recall what was was Extreme Rules the last Raw pay per view?
I forgot.
Was that it? I think it was Extreme Rules. If I'm not right, somebody correct me. But it was like every match ended false finish. Like,
yeah, like they do that too much.
Yeah, it's too.
And then if you're gonna do a false finish, they have to quit doing this distraction. The guy turns and then he hits him with like a roll up. Like, that's so like just, it's so done. Like, nobody wants to see that anymore. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, I want to. If I'm gonna see a false finish, I want like a.
I want like the Orton and Cena false. That was cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That was an awesome false finish. Like, I mean, it was a work that Jericho. It worked like so well. The work got Chris Jericho mad backstage.
Yeah,
he was like trying to fight Lesnar or something like that.
Vince had to run and be like, dude, it was a work.
He's like, it's a work, you've been working here for like 25 years. You don't know what a work is.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
They need more stuff like that.
But yeah, that's kind of our take. Anything else you want to touch on in WWE right now?
You do some more like fantasy booking, I guess.
There's not really. They're doing a pretty good job. I mean, as far as.
Aren't they bringing back The Rock or Undertaker or somebody like that? Or is that just like complete rumors?
I mean, there's a rumor going around The Rock's coming back, but I don't know how much.
I hate when The Rock comes back.
Kurt Angle.
That's who I really want.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a video on that actually.
Kurt Angle is. We're gonna do a video on that.
I'm doing it. If you don't want to, I'm doing one myself.
Yeah, I want to do some research on it before I do it.
This is all speculation right now. We could just do it like anyway, just
Kurt Angle
conversational purposes.
Kurt Angle said there's been phone calls back and forth from him and some from Vince and some from Triple H, and he said they're all going real positive. They're all good phone
The
calls.
last interview I saw with him, he said there is interest on both sides. I mean, that it'll happen eventually. I think. I mean,
Man, that would be him and Goldberg back. That's gonna bring so much draw.
I'd be
to the
more excited
product.
about Kurt Angle, believe it or not.
Oh no.
Well,
yeah,
I think
well,
the shock factor of seeing Goldberg would be cool the first night more than Kurt Angle being back the first night. But like, if they're each gonna be back for a year, I'd rather have Kurt Angle.
he can put on so much better matches.
He has so much more like potential to put on, good matches.
Yeah,
But,
I hope Kurt Angle comes back.
Yeah, that would be
I
that'd
really
be
want
awesome.
him to come back. That would be so much. That would be
CM
so
Punk coming
cool.
back would be awesome too.
I think he's gonna finish out his MMA career. He's got 3 fights.
He
Under
won't want to
contract.
admit that he's like, oh, I'm coming back. Like I'm crawling. He'll wait. Like I think he'll wait a long time to where it doesn't look like okay, he's crawling back after his.
No, he's not really. I wouldn't even consider it if he does
well,
come back.
you
he's
know, there's
not.
people that don't like him are gonna say that, and he knows that. He
Yeah.
hates to be.
There's been speculation he's coming back since the week after he left.
December
I mean,
2014, which like or I think it's January is when he left.
Yeah, it was like the week after he came back. They were like, "Oh, is he gonna be back next week?" Like,
Well, at first I didn't know what was happening, but I mean, once you heard he's going to the UFC, I mean, you can't start. You got to quit the speculation until he's done.
yeah, you have to. And he signed a 3-fight contract. I'm sure he'll.
They'll probably drop him down to the amateurs or something like that. I've heard.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be caught like on the UFC card. I mean, we already had a video on this, but we saw what happened. He
He got wrecked hard.
needs some-
He's my favorite wrestler ever. He got wrecked.
he needs some.
It was like he knew he wasn't gonna come out and beat him if they fight for real. So he's like, if I just hit him with a lucky knockout punch, I could win. If I just sit
Yeah.
there and try to do 3 rounds with him, I will guarantee lose. I like
Yeah.
how he took a risk. He
He-
could have went in there and tried to fight him, and it would have been closer. But he guaranteed would not win at that.
He needs somebody with his experience level.
I mean, he's like
Plain and
37. He had to get surgery halfway through the process. He never had an amateur wrestling background. Like Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle could probably go to the UFC and do halfway decent.
Kurt Angle. And,
Yeah, he'd probably be actually pretty good.
Greg Hardy's going.
Greg Hardy. Look at this, Panthers fans. Greg Hardy's going. I want to see it.
He's gonna.
I wish, and the way our defensive line's been looking, I wish he would be on the Panthers squad.
I wouldn't mind him having a fight on Saturday and a game on Sunday.
That's what that would be cool.
But yeah, the WWE they really have the potential to turn things around. They're gonna have to shift something.
The reason it's frustrating is because they can do it. It's just like, there's no more WCW. TNA is not really a
If
threat
you think
anymore.
about it, I mean, I know it's only week 6 in the NFL, but we're almost done with October. You got November, December, and then January, and then there's nothing. I mean,
Yeah, well,
they're gonna have to start bringing draws. I mean, you got the
Yeah.
Royal Rumble coming up in January.
Survivor Series is going to be in November. You got to put something together.
They gotta have these draws. I mean, they have to have.
How do you
these
think they're going to
draws.
book Survivor Series?
I think that's the one where they're having 3 crossover fights, 3 SmackDown.
Well,
Raw
I mean, the
fights.
traditional 5 versus 5, they always do that. Dude, my fantasy booking for that would be Lesnar and Orton. Like a feud stems off of that because you remember how he attacked Shane McMahon or whatever. I feel like they
Yeah.
did that just like, okay, if we need a feud later on, we can just pick that one up. Have like Shane McMahon call him out or something, and then I don't know, like
Shane McMahon,
Lesnar and
Lesnar.
Orton are captains of their team, and there are 4 other people on each. That would be cool.
You know what I'd like to see it'd be a rough fight, but I like to see a Shane McMahon Lesnar fight.
I don't
think
know.
that'd
That'd be
be
hard
cool.
to. That'd be that. Well, all of them are not really believable with Lesnar, except for maybe Goldberg and
Maybe the Undertaker.
I don't know that one. Who's that
Ish.
one dude? Braun Strowman. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
I
That'd
want
be
to see.
really cool.
Well, it's just like he's not polished enough. He's huge, but he has no ring skills.
I'd like to see a Rollins AJ Styles fight.
That's like. I feel like they're saving that one whenever they really need a match, and they have that. That one's just.
That one's breathtaking.
You can put each guy in a match, and it's gonna be good already. You don't really have to waste putting them together. It would be cool though.
But I mean, if we're going pay-per-view,
Like that's WrestleMania level.
there's only gonna be so many. If they're gonna keep this brand split for real, I mean, there's only gonna be so many crossover fights in a year. I mean,
If they did the Survivor Series, traditional 5 versus 5, Orton and Lesnar are captains of their team, and then they get AJ Styles on one team and Rollins on another one. That would
that'd
be cool.
be awesome. Reigns and Cena,
Oh man, that would be cool. It's like parallel like guys.
Dean Ambrose and Rusev. I mean,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
let's see who else we could do. Just trying to think.
I like Baron Corbin. I think he's underrated.
Baron
Throw him
Corbin.
in there. Throw
Cass, another big. If you're gonna have a big
Yeah,
guy,
that'd be cool.
Baron Corbin, have Cass or somebody like that.
You know who I'm really excited for? Jack Swagger. Like, it looks like they're giving him
Jack Swagger. Yeah, Jack
It
Swagger.
looks like they're giving Jack Swagger like a legitimate like shot to come back. Because ever since he got that DUI, like after his title,
Yeah,
first
they kinda-
title reign, it's like okay, yeah, you're just gonna be jobbing for about 4 years.
Yeah, I'm glad he's finally.
It's like, come on.
We were
like,
watching when he came back live.
Yeah, that
We were
was so
watching,
cool.
That was cool.
Well, it's just kind of like, I mean, Orton gets in trouble. He didn't get a DUI. He got suspended. I mean, it's like Jack Swagger gets a DUI and he's never on a pay per view again.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's
come
stupid.
on, like, I think he's been in like 2 feuds, like significant feuds, and he loses each one of them. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like.
Well, hopefully we'll see some more fantasy booking.
Yeah, I'm sure like about 10% of it will work out the way we want, but I mean that's how it goes.
Yeah, be sure to tune into Raw Monday night. Be sure to watch these pay-per-views. The WWE Network.
Yeah, tell us what you think, because I mean we're just throwing ideas out. We just want to see what everyone. We kind of just put it up just to see what.
If you haven't got the WWE Network, we have it. We like it. It's only $9.99 a month. Sponsor us, WWE. We'll take it. That'd be cool.
Hopefully they see it. I doubt it. I don't even think about 5 people who'll watch this.
Yeah, give us a sponsor for promoting. We won't charge you for that one. But yeah, WWE Network is only $9.99 a month. It's totally worth it. Everything ever is on there that I can ever think of.
For the most part, they don't have a lot of Raws from 07, but I think that was like the whole Chris Benoit thing.
They just added as of Monday night, the minute Raw ended, they added all of Goldberg's stuff, like his own folder, own category now. He's got his own folder on there. They just added didn't they just add all the WCW stuff? Everything?
For the most part.
I mean, like 90.
I mean, we have like NWA stuff on there.
Yeah. If they have that on there.
They have ECW promos from like 2001.
That is crazy.
That's the only that's the one thing about the network. Like, I mean, it's cool to watch the pay-per-views.
That's why
going on there and being able to be like, oh yeah, WrestleMania 1, I can just go watch that.
That's why I just say they have everything. Like they have it all. But yeah, get the WWE Network. Subscribe to us. Like our videos. Share them with your friends. Tell us what you want to talk about. We want to talk about what you want to hear about. So we'll take it serious. If you give us a topic, we will do our research on it.
Yeah, we'll do it. Like, don't think, oh, they want no. We want engagement.
We won't just come on here and just ramble on. We'll actually, we'll do the research. We'll take notes on it.
Go watch your title belt review.
Yeah, we got a title belt video. We have to look for it to find out which title belt it is. I'm not going to tell you. I'm sure if you're on this channel, you've already seen it though. It should be our most watched video. We're gonna try and get a UFC video up, and we might start doing. We've been debating doing just specific NFL topics. Maybe just sports topics in general. We might try to branch out. We don't know yet. But yeah, subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at DPM Reviews.
We'll just put all the links in there.
Yeah, we'll put them all in there. And anything else?
It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, we've rambled on long enough about the WWE.
I don't think anyone's watched this far, but hopefully they have.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.